Welcome back to Unmasked, the podcast that uncovers the thoughts, feelings, and voices of the BU community. I'm Ronnie Thompson.
And I'm Adam Lazowski. Every week, we go out and ask our peers a random, intriguing question and allow them to share their thoughts anonymously.
Our goal is to illuminate the wide variety of personalities and experiences within the student body. Thank you for joining us today.
Now let's turn it over to our field reporting segment to see what people had to say for this week's question.
I'm Ronnie Thompson.
And I'm Adam. L.
Oh, okay. And anonymous. And we're asking people, what are we asking people today?
We're asking people, what's one thing that they love about themselves?
Let's go.
No, it's anonymous.
Do I say like my favorite thing about myself is, or do I just like say the thing?
Just what is one thing you love about yourself?
My ability to meet new people.
My optimistic view on life.
I love how close I am with my mom and my dad.
I love that I can passionately sing a song for Yamaya.
One thing that I love about myself is my heart. I'm always willing to give for other people. I love giving back. And I was raised in the church, so as a kid, I'm so used to like going to like food drives and stuff like that. And it's something that I'm very happy that I grew up doing. So, yeah.
One thing that I love about myself is my kindness.
Elaborate.
I think I'm just very nice to people.
Do you feel like that's something that is lacking in the world or among our generation or in certain populations?
I think sometimes, but it's not really rare to find someone who's nice. It's just a lot more rare to find someone who's genuinely kind, I think. Yeah.
I think I'm pretty empathetic towards my friends and towards other people. So I think I'm very forgiving and loving, and it's my favorite trait about myself.
I love that I am a healthy person, or I feel like I am.
Wait, that's valid. Yeah, that's valid.
I have the ability to like hang out with my friends and play sports and lift and work out with my friends. So I feel like that's a very like cool social hangout, and also it's good for your body to be like mentally and physically healthy. Yeah.
What's something you love about yourself?
I really feel like I enjoy my growth since from when I entered college. In high school, I was pretty introverted. I didn't really need to make friends because I had my own friends. But I've found the ability kind of to be more extroverted here. I met a lot more people and just become a social skill that I can kind of translate to the rest of my life. And I really appreciate the growth.
Yeah. Wholesome answer. Beautiful.
Thank you.
What's something that you love about yourself?
I love the fact that I always try to make people feel like welcome and included, and like I put myself in other people's shoes, and I always just want people to feel welcome whenever I'm there.
Just a quick follow-up. How would you go about doing that? Like, what's one thing you would recommend for somebody else to, put yourself in somebody else's shoes? Like, do you have like an example or something?
Yeah, so it honestly, like whenever in group conversations, when I notice that someone isn't, their voice is kind of trailing off and the conversation is directed away from what they're saying, I try to like make sure that I'm making eye contact with that individual and like reassuring them almost through like that eye contact and like actively participating and listening to them.
What's one thing that you love about yourself?
I like that I'm a good friend, and I think I really would die for any of my friends. And I think I just really love like helping them, and I think female friendships are so great, and I love that I prioritize my friends.
What's one thing that you love about yourself?
I really like my persistence and my willingness to keep trying at something even if I'm not successful the first time, which is something I used to be really bad at.
I love my ethnicity because We have culture and great food.
Can you be more specific?
Like, I love Korean food. Like, we have a lot of like different spices, and I feel like different types of food too. So yeah.
I think what I love the most about myself is my personality. Especially I'm willing to go to different environment and walk out of the comfort zone. Like I studied abroad this spring to Japan and I did not speak Japanese and everywhere was Japanese. There were no Americans or people who speak English, but I don't know, I use body language and I try my best to learn their language in a month and then start making a lot of friends. And yeah, I think that's one of the what do you think?
Just as a follow-up question, what would you recommend other people to do to succeed like that? What was did you do anything specifically other than learning the language, right? Being involved in the culture. Is there anything else that you would recommend to do?
I think at first it could be really hard for a lot of people because it was for me. When I first time came here, I was only 12 or 13 and yeah, that was a hard time. But I don't know, at first you just have to force yourself. It's definitely gonna be really hard and you might maybe tear up some night, but I think after you get used to it, you'll definitely get there, I guess. If that's really what you want. You have to make sure you're not mimicking the others. It's actually what you want first before you actually take the steps.
Are you ready? What is something that you love about yourself?
My curls.
Why do you love them? A lot of people don't like their curly hair.
Because it's not, not too tight, not too loose curls, It's, yeah.
Okay. What's something you love about yourself?
My freckle.
Thank you. What do you... Nobody said that yet. What do you love about yourself?
I love my hair.
What about it?
Its color and its shape. It's beautiful.
What is the color and shape of your hair? This is a podcast.
Okay. I'd say the color is auburn and it's got a flowy shape.
Thank you for sharing. Anybody else? You got something?
Yeah.
What do you love about yourself?
I love my eyes.
Why?
Because they're blue with a little bit of green around the pupil, and I think it's very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's one thing you love about yourself?
My eyes.
Describe.
I like that they're blue.
What do you love about yourself?
I feel like I love everything by myself. I like staying up at late so I can enjoy the nighttime.
I love how connected I am with spirituality and my religion, which is Buddhism. And yeah, it just makes me feel very grounded and it's taught me a lot of things, how to be kinder and stuff. It makes me care more about animals and all this shit. So yeah, that's one thing. And I also one thing I'm really proud of myself for, I think, is the fact that I speak 4 languages. I like that a lot. Italian, Chinese, Thai, and English. Yeah.
What do you love about yourself?
If I were to say that I loved one thing about myself, if something were to come to mind, and if I had to think about it, I think I'd be parked out by the lake, 80 miles from Santa Fe. Just parked out by the lake.
What do you love about yourself?
I would say my drive and my ambition. I really pride myself on how much I can go and get after something and complete it to its utmost extent.
My determination.
My love for my friends.
One thing that I like about myself is the fact that I'm a lifelong learner. I always want to learn more about new people and, how they function in their life, wherever they come from, and just, I love learning.
I love that I can be vulnerable with other people and not be embarrassed by it.
I would say my loyalty.
I like to think I'm really thoughtful.
My humor.
What is something you love about yourself?
My sense of humor.
Can you describe?
I'm just so funny.
I love my music taste.
Thank you.
I like my sense of humor.
What's something you love about yourself?
I love that I can make people laugh.
What's
What do I make people laugh about?
Yeah, no. What's like your strategy? Like, what would you do?
I don't know. I mean, it's different for everybody, I guess, right? You just kind of have to fill them out. Like, not really, like, I'm not, like, taking, a lot of hand motions and loud noises. And when I'm telling a story, I put, like, a lot of, like, inflection into it. And, like knowing, like, what parts of a story, like, someone in particular likes and will, like, make them laugh the hardest. And then, like, emphasizing those parts. So, like, I kind of like that.
Nice. That was some good humor dissection.
Yeah.
Thank you. What do you love about yourself?
My brain.
What about it?
It's really big.
Thank you for sharing.
I love myself about my confidence because with everything I will feel full of confidence to meet any difficulties, even in the mathematics or computer science. Every field of the study, I feel confident about all of the things. So it will help me to face to the tricky exams and also the final project.
Nice. Thank you. What's something you love about yourself?
I think my passion on the things what I like. Yeah, I mean, I love like tons of things like wine. So I spent a lot of time like last year to study like wine culture and how to like identify different wines. And yeah, that's what I.
Are you a certified sommelier or no? Sommelier? So like a professional, like a wine professional?
Yeah, I got a WSET level 2 certificate. Yeah.
That's really cool.
What's the best wine right now? Just curious, out of my own.
Best wine for me?
Yeah.
You mean a type of grape or both?
Whatever. Yeah.
I would say like Chambertin Concu, made by Domaine Armand-Huchot. It's a Burgundy red wine.
He knows his stuff. Wow.
Thank you all. Have a good day. What do you love about yourself?
You know, the more that I think about it, I realize there's actually nothing I love about myself. That doesn't mean there can't be in the future, though.
Thank you for sharing.
So we're responding ourselves after a really good
Yeah, do you want to
run through the GSU?
I think this might be our season finale. Actually, I don't know if we're gonna do an episode next week. So it was interesting because a lot of people, when we asked the question, didn't have an answer for us. They immediately were like tensed and afraid, and they couldn't. A lot of people were like, I don't love anything about myself.
About things that they love about themselves. Crazy to think about.
They didn't have answers. So we just decided to answer the question for ourselves. And one thing I can think about for me off the top of my head is that I love to laugh.
Example provided.
I can find
sample provided.
I can find humor in a lot of random things in life and in life experiences, and that's really important because laughter is healthy and it's a way to connect with other people. Yes. And you, Adam? About people.
Huh?
You have a
Yeah. I would say after some deliberation, I would say that the curiosity for people and just for things in general is the biggest thing I think I love about myself, because it opens up a lot of doors that might be closed off otherwise. I mean, if you don't have this sense of curiosity and you don't have this like approachable almost nature, or you approach somebody else, I mean, it can be sometimes difficult to connect with people on a deeper level or even a superficial level. So yeah, I mean,
that's why we do this podcast, because it allows us to learn more about other people and it makes us laugh.
so at the end of the day, curiosity, laughter, two huge important things that you can bring to your daily life and can and it can totally just improve. It can improve where you're at. It can push you forward. It can do numerous amounts of things. So yeah, keep on questioning things, keep on being curious, keep on laughing too. And yeah.
Thank y'all for listening.
We'll be back with more episodes soon. Bye.
It's one thing, just one, that you love about yourself. Energy, thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Y'all too. These people, those people. Oh yeah, we could. The way that it's the way that we've almost crashed into each other so many times.
Okay. My love for my friends, I've always prioritized friendships in my life, and it's a really big part, so I make sure that, what was I gonna say?
You lost it. You have to.
Wait.
Restart.
Okay.
Cut it all out.
Yeah. My love for my friends, I really prioritize my friends in my life and make sure that I literally have no clue what I was going to say after that.
Okay, just say love for my friends. That's
Okay. My love for my friends.
Thank you for sharing.
Okay. So, at the end of the day, we thought we should answer the questions for ourselves, as we do. I would initially say that people are just uniquely, just beautiful creatures. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, but one of the things that I enjoy doing on a daily basis is if I meet somebody new or if I'm talking with somebody that I know very well, you can find like these little points of inflection about that individual, and you can provide them, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Like learn.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Unmasked, presented by the Daily Free Press, Boston University's independent student newspaper. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday.
You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. To hear previous episodes of Unmasked, visit dfpress.co/listen for our podcast archive.
Until we meet again,
Goodbye.